Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with one of the best defensive decks in Clash Royale that's extremely underrated right now. I would say that traditional Hog Rider decks like 2.6 Hog Rider or Cycle decks are not very strong in the meta. Because there's so many Mega Knights, Bomb Towers, Mini Pekkas, and Tornadoes, traditional Hog Rider decks just don't cut it anymore. However, this Hog Rider deck, if you're not able to break through with a Hog Rider, you can always rely on rocket cycling out your opponent. And with one of the best defenses in the entire game of Tornado plus Executioner, Knight, Ice Spirit, and Goblins, you can defend while you rocket cycle easily. And because of your quick cycle, you can always get back to rocket to finish off games really quickly too. There's a lot of bridge spam in the current meta that tries to spread you thin on Elixir, and I personally prefer Knight over Valkyrie right now because I always want to be able to afford defenses. And if you guys are not already supporting me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. By using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game, I get a percentage of all money spent at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on videos, it supports the channel, and I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna go for an Ice Spirit to open up the game and we'll see what's up. So this guy is not dropping anything at all, so let's go for a Hog Rider. I hope that oh, okay. We're just gonna activate King Tower because looking at our hand, I do not have a great answer to that. So I didn't have Knight immediately in card cycle, so just activating King Tower early on is always good. I am gonna wait and see what he wants to do, man. It looks like it could very well be a Pekka deck. Probably gonna be Pekka, right? So he could match Garcher here, but it's gonna lock onto the Knight, so we're free to go drop our Goblins and not face any ramifications. So I'm going to Ice Spirit on top of that. Goblins are not going to give us much value on the left. So I'm going to get geared up for a Hog Rider. Usually we want to play pretty aggressive when they don't have Elixir for everything that they want in life. So we can go for a Hog Rider. And his counter push isn't going to be too menacing. We can just defend everything with like an Executioner and a Knight here. Another thing that I like doing is I love going in for Goblins. So we're going to be able to go and pull the Bandit into that. And then the Pekka is going to be distracted. So that is really ideal. I think the Bandit's going to dash on the Executioner though. But, you know, we can't have everything in life, guys. It was pretty good, but not amazing. We're going to go in for a Hog Rider here because we know he's not going to be able to afford a Pekka. So then we have an Executioner counter pushing. And this is the cycle that you want. In single Elixir, he's not able to afford that Pekka. But in double Elixir, you bet your biscuits that I'm going to get Pekka'd. So one thing that I do like doing is I love going in for the logs, bouncing back that Battering, and if he has anything with it, I don't care, man. I also am just going to eat that like a snack and save our Goblins because having the Battering connect would have been significantly worse, right? Match Garcher, we're still in the damage lead, so it's A-okay. In this matchup, I will be able to rocket cycle later on in the game, but for right now, it's just not worth it. Not worth the investment. With King Tower activation, we have a huge matchup advantage in double Elixir now, so it's good. Life is good, boys. I can Ice Spirit, and the Goblins are going to be able to finish off the Bandit. He's going to go Pekka. We can Tornado to the opposite lane. It's not going to be able to kill the Hog Rider anymore. That's brutal, man. That must make him so sad. I mean, guys, have you seen a sadder Pekka? I haven't. I really haven't. That feels bad, brother. And his Magic Archer is cycled, so he can't even pierce through this Executioner. I was going to have to preemptively go and drop a Knight to stop it, but he's going to have to spam the other lane now. So we can go in for a log here, bounce back the Battle Ram, and then Executioner again, because he's going to probably spam on that side. Yep, exactly as we anticipated, because he still had the Magic Archer, and it was a lower HP tower. Yep, GG, we can just go drop our Knight off to the side, so you never get any pierce damage, and we will walk away with a very clean W. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance, my kind sir. I love that Tornado, man. Whenever someone passively cycles a Pekka like that, you just know. You can get the biggest smile on your face because you're going to win the game. GG, well played, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge, man. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit to open up the game, and this guy is not dropping anything. So when we see him reluctantly not cycling a card, we just want to go in for a Hog Rider and apply some aggression. Probably going to be a Golem deck, and if we get to double Elixir and we don't cycle anything, it would be really beneficial for him to have that type of matchup then. So yeah, when we have cycle cards and we have a cycle deck, we will always have the ability to drop a card. He doesn't really have that luxury, as we can see right here with the Lava Hound. So it'll either be Lava Hound Miner or Lava Hound Balloon after seeing the guards. I want to just go in for a Knight if he wants to go for like a Baby Dragon or Inferno Dragon. We can just go in Tornado it all back in alignment and then have the Knight tag. We can Ice Spirit here and then have Goblins finish off the Miner as well. So the Executioner should stay alive. I don't know if I need to drop anything else. It looks like I don't. That was really good. So we know that he's going to have guards back in cycle right now, right? So if he's going to go drop guards, we want to go for a log on them. But we can't guarantee that he's going to. Okay. He's going to have Bomb Tower. Wow. So usually you don't see that. You see like Goblin Cage or you see Tombstone. But this guy's actually going to have Bomb Tower. That means I'm going to have a little bit more trouble breaking through it. Very, very good card against Hog Rider. When I go cycle our Knight so we don't leak any elixir, he's going to go for Inferno Dragon, which we then can rocket. I don't know why he would do that. That's going to be a -2 interaction, but now he still has to respond to our Knight. If we just let that interaction play out, our Knight would have died to the Inferno Dragon for free, and then he wouldn't have had to respond to it, and we wouldn't have had that 432 chip damage on the tower too, so very, very good for us. Another thing that I love doing is I love cycling our Executioner opposed to logging because, well, if we log, we know the guards are just going to die anyway to the Xyz, so why would we do that? Why waste elixir when we don't need to? You know he's going to have Hog Rider back in cycle soon, so we'll see what he wants to do. He could go and kill the Executioner, and that's A-okay. I don't really care as long as we kill the Miner. We want to go for a Hog Rider, and then the Lava Hound doesn't do too much damage, right? We can always cycle back to another Executioner, but worst case scenario is I would have just had the Knight tank for the Lava Hound pops as soon as it pops, and that would have been even better for us, actually. So remember, he just dropped Bomb Tower. That means that he's not going to have it in cycle here, so we can go in for a Hog Rider, and we can just wait and see what he wants to do. I mean, I still don't really want to go in cycle a log on those. Rather just go in for a Knight, and then go for an Executioner and Tornado when he decides to go in for a Miner. So, we'll see. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go for another Hog Rider. See if we Tornado now, so we can kill the Baby Dragon. As long as we kill the Baby Dragon, that's the most ideal thing. Because the Miner wasn't even targeting the Executioner. I didn't need to do anything on that at all. Yeah, so if it was targeting the Xyz, we would probably try to Tornado it away. But GG, well played, and peace out, man. Pleasure playing against you. As you guys can see, Executioner is really strong against anyone with air cards, and that's one of the main reasons that you play it. Beat Lava Hound decks because they're so annoying. Want to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit to open up the game, and we're going to see what this guy's got in store for us. I can go in for Goblins. Definitely want to go rush Goblins in the opposite lane of that Musketeer, not right into it. Rocketing that would be a mistake until I realize exactly what he's got. I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider on the left-hand side, still opposite lane of the Musketeer, so he's not able to get any value out of it. And then we can go in for a simple Knight. So after we see that card of Mega Knight and Musketeer, I already know what it is. It's going to be Minor Wall Breakers. So, way I want to play this. Oh, wow. Actually, not going to be the exact deck that we thought. Really interesting, my dude. We can just Tornado that back, so then we get more value with Executioner. And then we should be able to kill all of the bats as well. So, we can go for Goblins off to the side, so then the Mega Knight doesn't jump on anything important. And then the Goblins still don't get hit by the Mega Knight. So this is one of those matchups that's a bit awkward. It's definitely weird to see someone have Mega Knight plus Night Witch in the same deck. Usually it's going to be Wall Breakers when you see Musketeer plus Miner in combination with the Mega Knight. So it's probably... Oh, wait, is that a mirror? Oh my gosh, what is this? Holy crap. Also, if you guys didn't know, the mirror displayed right there. So I was able to decipher that it was mirror really early on, and I knew the Miner placement, so... If I had the ability to just activate King Tower, I would have, but we're going to be able to activate King Tower regardless here, so that's fine. Very, very interesting deck, though, guys. Usually when we see Mirror, it's only going to be like Mirror Sparky, and that's usually the only prevalent deck with it. But this guy is going to have Witch. He's going to have Mega Knight with Night Witch, so he's got double Witches. Very interesting stuff, my dude. We go for another Hog Rider. Totally expect him to Mega Knight here, but... Maybe he's going to have to do it a little bit later because he cycled that Night Witch. So yeah, we're going to get an extra hit than we otherwise would. Oh my gosh, he's going all in. He wants to take my tower. He's relentless with the aggression. So if we defend this, we win the game. So I'm using my Knight as a resource, so then we can have the Knight tank for the Mega Knight. Then we're going to go in for a Tornado to pull that back, cancel out the animation. Then we're going to go in for an Executioner and hit everything with it. So this Executioner should be able to clean up. If it doesn't kill the Night Witch, then we're in a bad spot. But if you guys saw what happened there, the Musketeer was able to lock on. So it's not the worst thing in the world because he's only going to have Miner with Mirror. I don't really think he's going to have Rocket. So it should be a pretty easy cleanup. All I need to do is... Okay, we're not going to Chief Pat this. We don't Chief Pat out here, boys. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit, though, because that's going to be raged up, and we can't allow that to happen. We'll see if he goes in for a Mirror. We'll be able to decipher exactly where he drops it. As long as he doesn't have Rocket, we will win this game. So, looks like he's probably going to... Okay, I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah, he's just going to spam. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Oh, GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Super interesting to see this like later in a Grand Challenge. You never really expect people to have off-meta variations with Mirror, but this guy was rocking one. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. Even later in a GC, you see some funky Mega Knight decks sometimes. All right, guys, we're going to sauce out Goblins. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. He's saucing out a good luck, being a cordial, so we'll respond back with a good luck as well. And I'm going to go for a log, just a cycle, to get some 84 chip damage on his tower. Oh, We already know what this is. I wish we didn't wish you good luck because you got Expo, man. You 10 billion% have Expo, and I don't feel comfortable cycling my Knight or my Executioner or my Rocket or Nado, so I'm just going to eat anything that you drop here. Still going to eat it. Don't feel comfortable, because if I cycle my Knight, then you Expo us, and we lose a lot of damage here. And if I cycle my Executioner, it's too much elixir, so I wouldn't be able to defend you anyway, so. Alright, we'll cycle our Knight now, because you're going to go in for the Ice Golem, and we can Rocket if you Expo. So, we'll see what he wants to do. Usually, our best bet is to go for Hog Riders to cycle, get the Tesla out of cycle, and then when he Expos, we can go for Executioner plus our Knight. But if he does have Tesla in cycle, we're probably going to have to Rocket him every single time. Every single time we will be rocketing that Expo if he has Tesla in cycle and we're in an uncomfortable situation where we know that he could Tesla and just shred it with an Ice Golem countering. We're going to go in for an Executioner here to go kill this Ice Golem. I was thinking that he might go for an Expo, so I was trying to get that down as soon as possible. Then we can Hog Rider immediately after because the Knight's going to be tanking. So we're kind of making a pretty big push here. It's nice to have it. So that Executioner might get on top of the tower too if we eliminate the Skeletons quickly enough. Nah, it's not going to. Ice Spirit was a waste though. He spent a lot of elixir there. Do not finish off that Archer though. So he's up a little bit. We need to get through in single elixir. We need him to go in for an Expo, and we need a Hog Rider in the opposite lane. That would be really ideal. If we get a Hog Rider through and have him Tesla at the river, that'd be so funny. A lot of people do that for whatever reason. Some reason, man. People love going in for Teslas at the river without any thought process. So we can't let that Ice Golem connect, so we're going to go and cycle our Knight. Ice Golem, weirdly enough, vigorously hitbutts to the tower, and we can't have that happen. So if we're not able to kill that, we have to Rocket. But since we Hog Ridered, I don't feel comfortable doing that. We go for an Executioner in the back, and then next Expo he drops, we'll probably have to Rocket, especially if it's with an Ice Golem. So I expect him to do it soon. I want to log because we're going to be able to hit both Archers. And we're going to be able to kill this Expo and Ice Golem and Archer now, so it's really good. Unfortunately, the defensive Expo is still there, and I want to get him to spend a Tesla, so then he's not able to immediately go in for an Expo. Yeah, there's a Tesla, so we want to kill that. We need to kill it. It's a necessity. It's not even a want anymore. It's not even a desire. If we don't kill that, we lose. Just gotta get that clear with you guys. So we have got a pretty decent lead here with chip damage after this log. So we're starting to vigorously log cycle this man out. Guys, the Hog Rider tank feels good, man. It's going to retarget onto the Executioner as soon as that moves. Then we have to Knight. It's fine. Can log everything. Goblins after. Ice Spirit. So notice how I'm like quickly dropping everything last possible second so he's not able to log it in time. We have to Knight. Thought that was going to jump. That's fine. He actually wasn't able to Fireball everything, so this was really good. He just used the Fireball so we can Executioner right on top and pierce through the Ice Golem and also hit the Expo at the same time. That's not going to be able to kill. I think he might even log that. No, he's going to log the other tower. That's really bad for me to cycle the Goblins there. But we do have Rockets, so we win the chip war at the very end. Assuming that we just cycle it, you know? We're not going to go right into that. We're going to wait for the Knight to get targeted, then we Executioner off to the side. Actually, we'll be able to kill. He's going to Fireball. That's fine. We're going to Hog Rider right on top. That's fine. It's a lot of elixir he got from me, actually. That was well played. Yeah, the only issue with this matchup is in double elixir, where he's able to stack as many Teslas as he wants. Like that. That was really well played. He could Fireball this, but I'm expecting this Executioner to at least be able to kill some of the Archers. You need a Knight, as per usual. We're waiting to last possible second. You just have to get really good with your timings. I've lost to so many Expo players that I feel comfortable now in any situation when they Expo spam me at the river. As long as he doesn't get a lock, we will win the game. So that's what we need to make sure doesn't happen. Going for just logs and then rocket cycle at the very end if we need to. But yeah, since he consistently logs there, we can start to go in for more goblins on the left-hand side. And yeah, we win this game, guys. I just need to go for the rocket. Remember, rocket takes 4 seconds to do, so always do that as early as you can. I mean, like, make sure that you don't have a little bit of lag at like 5 seconds and then the rocket doesn't get placed, because then you can actually lose the game. I just wanted to make sure that we dished it out at 7 seconds. We go for Ice Spirit at the river and we're going to see what's up. This guy is not dropping anything. We want to go for goblins on the other side. So usually if they drop something in the other lane, it won't be able to pierce through and also hit our goblins. But Magic Archer, it's got a special case of annoyance. So the way I'm going to play this is I'm going to go in for a tornado here, and I'm going to activate the King Tower with the Bandit, and then I'm going to be able to defend the other side with a simple Knight and Executioner. So I want to Ice Spirit here just because I don't want that to be in alignment with the tower at all. I was wondering if it would get one hit. I think the Ice Spirit was worth it. So activating King Tower early on against Bandit is always worth it in my opinion. Even if I eat a little bit of damage, I feel like if we're playing against Bridge Spam, I'll get it all back later on. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to Goblin Surround that. I messed that up. Feels bad, man. So he was crying a little bit earlier. I'm going to cry now because I messed up the Goblin Surround, guys. How did we do such a thing? It's totally okay, though. We're going to be playing against Pekka, and we're going to be able to get hits if he doesn't drop his Pekka quickly enough. And right there, we were able to get a juicy connection. So the way I want to play this is I want to go for an Executioner. And I want to go in for a Knight if possible to go and... actually, that's a lie, guys. We want to just Tornado. We want to be able to kill Magic Archer with this Executioner. We want to be able to pierce through and hit everything. And then Ice Spirit. So we're going to be able to pull back Pekka, then go for Goblins, and then go in for another Hog Rider. Because he goes other lane, but then we can log the Bandit after it connects. So then we disrupt its next hit and finish it off with the King Tower activation. See, him going in for that Bandit might have seemed good, right? But in reality, he had no way of stopping the Hog Rider then. So it wasn't really a good play. The Bandit should have been dished out on top of the Hog Rider. And he faced his consequences, man. He met his maker. That Bandit really didn't accomplish too much because we were able to log him because of the King Tower activation that I was talking about earlier. That damage on the right-hand side, it doesn't matter when he's got all that damage on the left. He's actually going to be working away on that tower. So another thing that I really like doing is I like Ice Spiriting before dropping anything else, just in case. I want to see what else he's going to spam at us. And if he zaps on top of the Goblins, it's okay. They're not going to die before we're able to get our value from them. Then we can rocket. There's no point in tornadoing here because it's just going to be a Pekka. So Pekka is not going to give us too much value rocketing. But, you know, if we are able to rocket other units near the tower, that's always good. One thing that you have to be hesitant of is Magic Archers. So I'm going to be dropping my Executioner. I'm going to be tornadoing it. I'm not going to be dropping my Goblins too early. I want to Ice Spirit on top of all of his units there, and then I want to go in for my Goblins. So if he had Magic Archered and I had dropped my Goblins, the Goblins would have gotten pierced through, they would have died, and then the Battle Ram would have connected. So that's why we drop our Executioner in the middle. So if he Magic Archers here, it hits the Executioner, and then we're able to drop our Goblins afterward. And I drop my Ice Spirit because it's pretty spell resistant. So it's really good if he zaps, doesn't actually kill it immediately, unless he's going to have something else on top of it. Like, let's say he has Magic Archer plus zap, and then it one-hit kills the Ice Spirit.